Alright guys, just going to do a quick view on some processing. Hatched out about 17 of these. As you saw in that last video, these were an eBay purchase. It's been a little over 8 weeks now. They're full grown, starting to produce eggs. What you see in here is a group of 10, 2 males and 8 females. I've separated the males because it's time to do a little bit of barbecuing. So we're going to process these guys out, put a couple in the freezer, and cook some tonight on the grill. We're going to take you through the whole process. So basically what you see is the tools I have for processing these Coturnix quail. I've got some water that I turned off at about 180 degrees. Ideal scalding temperature for removing feathers is between 140 and 170, but I knew it was going to cool off. That water was going to cool down a little bit. Got a pair of shears. These are actually really old shears, but they work really good. And then I've got a little club. Some of this stuff I can't show on YouTube, so of course you'll see the end result later on. Alright guys, so what I'm doing is just basically scalding these. This is again about 140 to 170 degree water. All it takes is about, I don't know, maybe 15 seconds or so. If they don't pull off right away, you can come back and re-dip them. You just don't want to leave them in there too long. I start to cook the flesh a little bit. I'm gonna go to the trash can bin for the feathers, and then I'll come back and show you exactly what I'm doing after that. Basically what you do once you have this bird plucked, I know there's a few little residual feathers, but I'll take care of that later in the sink, is you just take your shears and spatchcock it. Go up beside the neck, all the way through the rear end, snap, and then you do the same side, or the same thing on the other side of the backbone. Just try to follow that backbone all the way through the rear end. And then what I do is I come back over here with the tail section and just clip that off, and then everything just comes out. There's the backbone, and then dig all this out with your fingers. We don't waste anything, so a lot of this is gonna go even in the garden or the compost pile. Be on the top of the compost pile, and then I'll let some soldier flies and such get it, and then feed off the maggots back to some of the quail and some of our chicken. So basically the lungs in here, you see that it's kind of hard. Some people use a spoon. I just use my finger, grab that out, clean it out real good, and then use your thumbnail reverse thing, get that all up there. A lot of people cut off the wings and don't even use them, but there's a little bit of meat right there, a little bite. And the legs too. The legs are really good. I like them a lot. And so that's pretty much all there is to it. We'll take it inside and clean it up. I'll also cut these off. Forgot to show you all that. Just snip those right off. And there you have it. Processed Coturnix quail. Nice little morsel there. 2 or 3 of those with some sides. It's a great meal. So we thank you for watching. Please like, subscribe, share, throw up a comment, let us know what you think. And as always, until next time, you guys stay safe out there, and we'll see you again soon. Alright guys, we're going to show you how to do some Coturnix quail Texas style. Now I say that because we do a lot of dove the same way. I have a recipe on the channel already for dove poppers, but I'm going to do these pretty much the same way. And these came right from the backyard. Basically what we've got here is we've got some jalapenos deveined, some cream cheese, some thick bacon, and from Shreveport, Louisiana. Well, I guess this is a Texas, Louisiana dove recipe, because this is from a little place called Shane's in Louisiana, and they make a mean crawfish boil, but there's just something about that spice. It is excellent on chicken, fish, quail, and so I'm going to put a little bit on this today. We got some Charlie Crockett playing in the background. I can't really have that in the video. One of these bad boys to assist. If you haven't heard of Charlie Crockett, he's keeping old school country real, so I would go check him out. But let's get into these. This is probably the third part, well, the third segment that I've shot for this. A few minutes ago you probably watched me cleaning Coturnix quail, so this is going to be a raise, clean, and cook video. Raise, clean, and cook video. We're going to grill these bad boys too. I thought I would show you something else really handy for these, in case you didn't know. That is a good size jalapeno pepper, by the way. I put these on there. You could just cut down here, and that's why I've got gloves on. Go down the center of this so that you can devein it, because we're going to fill this up with our cream cheese. You just cut the insides of that out, that white part and those seeds. Good idea to even wear some glasses, because man, if one of those seeds pops up while you're doing this in your eye, you're going to be in trouble. And then later on, even no matter how much you wash your hands, you go back to touch your face or your eye or your nose or whatever, you're going to be in a world of hurt. So let me get this in the trash. So we just took out a lot of heat from those jalapenos, and now we're gonna get our cream cheese. I'm gonna scoop it in there. I'm not too bashful when it comes to a good amount of cream cheese. You don't want a ton, but you want them filled up so that that's gonna kind of ease that heat a little bit. This one needs a little more right in there. And then I'm going to take a little bit of that Shane's, just a little bit on the inside there. So fold that back over and do the same thing 3 times. I know I'm taking forever. If I knew how in my editing, I'd probably fast forward all this to the good part, but I don't. Maybe I'll figure it out. Get that cream cheese down in there, and then basically what you're going to do is flatten this bird out. I spatchcocked them, but you can also take it down and flatten it down. There's a little bit of a residual feather right there I gotta get off, so get that off. Flatten that bird down. Just take your hand, open it up, and it'll flatten out. There you go. Just like that. Take that jalapeno in there and wrap it around. And then what we're going to do is turn this towards the inside, because you don't want that cream cheese to be flying out everywhere. And then we're going to take a big piece of thick bacon. We got this at, I think we got this at Sprouts. Yeah, there's a Sprouts over here. I know, it's kind of artsy fartsy. I wish I could raise my own bacon. So, oops, and just like that, we had a malfunction. So we're going to take this bacon and we're going to wrap this whole bird with bacon. And I am having a hard time using these humongous jalapenos, man. Really a hard time. I'm falling apart here. I'm glad this isn't live television. I am falling apart here. So, you know what we need to do here is we need to secure these legs right here with a toothpick. And that's going to hold, it's going to hold that bird. Well, we can get a piece of bacon on it. Man, I was eating my lunch. Literally eating my lunch. Take these right here. This looks like another good opportunity. This looks like a great opportunity. There ain't a whole lot of meat on the wings anyway, so just pierce that. Now we got a little pocket. Now we can work with that. Let's work with that. Let's work with it. Man, we're not going to be shy on this bacon either. We are going to use some bacon. Can't go wrong with bacon anyway. Man, bacon is... I'm just thankful for bacon, period. Love bacon. Yeah, my doctor said my cholesterol was a little bit up, but the brain needs cholesterol to function. So there we got it. One more piece down here at the bottom. One piece down here at the bottom. So, oh yeah, that's looking beautiful. Look at that. That right there, 3 strips of bacon, a quail, big old jalapeno. That, I mean, that's a main course right there. You don't need, you ain't gonna eat 2 or 3 of those. That's it right there with your sides. That's good eats right there. Alright, we're almost done with one. And then we're going to spare y'all the other one. Because I know in YouTube land, people tend to get a little bit impatient. So, I do too sometimes. But there you have it. And then we're going to sprinkle again that Shane's on some of this. Oh man, pat that down. Some of it's going to fall off from the fire, but some of it's going to be there. And if you haven't had Shane's, look it up on Google. Give them a ring. They might ship that seasoning out to you. It's excellent. So we got that done. And then we're going to take it out to the grill. Alright guys, so there you have it. We are cooking over charcoal those Coturnix Quail poppers. To recap, we got Shane's seasoning on there, some thick bacon, big old jalapeno in the center of them, stuffed with cream cheese. Stay tuned. Getting closer. Gotta put the love in it, or it's not gonna be right. Keep watching. Alright guys, they're done. The goodness is about to happen. Again, these are Coturnix Quail poppers, Texas, Louisiana style. I'll give you a picture once they're cut open and on our plate as well. Alright guys, so there you have it. The finished product. I've already started to dig in. That's a Coturnix Quail wrapped around a big jalapeno stuffed with cream cheese and then wrapped with some thick bacon. So Really is delicious. I got some avocado on the side, but man, this is actually a meal in itself. It was that big. So again, we thank you for watching, guys. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Let us know what you thought. If you've got a recipe you want to share, throw it down below. I'm going to put all the ingredients in the description. Again, we thank you guys for watching. Stay safe out there, and until next time, we'll talk to you later.